You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Louis Santa, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request, and Happy New Year's to you. You are bringing down some Florence and the Machine again? Oh my gosh! I'm joking, we love it so much, and this is a new one we have not seen yet. We put on the subtitles, you have told us to do that, and we did, and the song today is Free.
Thank you, Louis Santa, for bringing Florence and the Machine back down the rabbit hole. I am beginning to become a huge Florence and the Machine fan.
And you also said you wanted to keep in the bloopers. So we're gonna give you a blooper right now.
Louis Santa, thank you so much for bringing Florence and the Machine back down the rabbit hole. I'm really excited to get into this one because it's going to be one of the few Florence and the Machines that we haven't done live, if not the first one, because I honestly don't remember if we've done a...
This isn't live?
No, it looks like it's a music video.
Oh, frick yeah then.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
This is super exciting. If you guys are as excited as we are to have Florence and the Machine coming down the rabbit hole, remember to like this video, comment down below some of your favorite songs or live performances from Florence and the Machine, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.
I'm very excited for this one too, and it's gonna be a music video, so that's pretty awesome. She's just so artistic when she moves, so I can't imagine what her vision's going to be, right? So this is gonna be amazing.
It is gonna be amazing, and if I'm wrong and it's not a music video, then it just had a really cool and look to the thumbnail.
That's fair enough. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Florence Welch.
That's herself.
Billy Nye.
That's
her anxiety.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Sometimes I wonder if I should be medicated. If I would feel better just lightly sedated.
I really like that she just had Bill, her anxiety, driving the car. You and I have had so many conversations about that takeover of yourself, where it feels like someone else is driving the car for you, and you're just
anxiety
running.
possesses you and takes you over, right?
Yeah, and you're just following behind as fast as you can, never able to fully catch up.
Yeah, and a lot of the times people think they're running away from something when they get anxiety, which I know, and she's not just saying anxiety's like that, but I know for me, anxiety a lot of the times is you have to do this moment and it means something, and that is a freeing moment, but you have to go through that anxiety part of that and uncertainty, and maybe you might look uncomfortable and look stupid, but it is freeing if you do it.
It sure is. We just had that anxiety moment.
Yes, we sure
and
did.
Oh my goodness, did it feel like we were chasing after while someone else was driving that car.
And Avery said he had 20 pounds lifted off.
That freeing moment once it was all done.
So that's as free as it gets.
Yeah.
Got me very far, because it's all in my head. You're too sensitive, they said. I said okay, but let's discuss this at the hospital. Picks me up, puts me down, picks me up, puts me down, picks me up, puts me down. 100 times a day, picks me up, puts me down.
Yeah, now she's getting brought down after she stopped.
Now she's leaning on the shoulder of her anxiety.
Because it's still a relationship.
It is still a relationship. Together against the world.
Wow. Yeah, because you need anxiety to get you moving sometimes. Get it to the spirit, creativity, and the perseverance of our...
Dedicated to the spirit, creative, and perseverance of our brave Ukrainian friends.
Yeah.
Filmed in Kiev on 18th November 2021 with Ukrainian filmmakers and artists whose radiant freedom can never be extinguished. Wow.
The way that Florence looks when she is dancing, it's one of the most freeing images I've actually ever seen. And also the way that she got all sad at the end of the dance, just to represent that, like how anxiety can lift you and drop you at any moment, where it'll just catch you out of nowhere. I remember I've been playing like a sport, and then randomly you just get this anxiety of like a bill in the middle of a game. You got to think about your energy bill. Just like, I got to shoot free throws here. I don't want to be thinking about this. And now you're all anxiety ridden and stuff. But like, so that's why it was cool to just see the drop and all that. And I was really happy that they established that the person beside her was anxiety. So you didn't have to interpret it any different way. Because she wanted you to kind of take it in a way of like, this is the correct art interpretation, but then take it kind of the way you want after. But then they brought it too with what's happening in Ukraine, because it's like some of these kids, it's like, how are you supposed to sing and like be excited when you're getting invaded and all these other aspects of life? So like we can completely understand that, to tie it into that as well. But also just the individual part, because most of the song was about that, was the individual aspect of what all anxiety of what everyone goes through. But you do need it too, because sometimes before big moments you want to throw up because you're so anxious. But the freedom after doing the moment is very awesome. It's
like the bet, because of the downfall of the anxiety and the fear of doing something. Once that moment has been accomplished, or you're able to dance through it or get to the end of it, the dopamine hit that you get once it's been accomplished is amazing.
It sure is.
And so like for everyone who deals with anxiety on a day-to-day basis, it can make every single day feel like such a drawback or such a huge like accomplishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of that constant up and down that's happening. I know we've even had conversations where I'm like, I can't leave the house. And you're like, honey, you're just going to Walmart.
But right? All the scenarios in that you play, right?
And the way that it plays upon your mental is so insane. But then at the very end of it, it's like you also have to lean on that and accept that anxiety the way she did. Yeah. Because it's like that the two against the world.
It's a double-edged sword.
It's that double-edged sword, because even if you don't have a little bit of anxiety, then maybe you're going to run too far into something head first with too much excitement.
Exactly.
And you're not going to be able to see the dangers that are ahead.
It makes you question and think a bit more.
Absolutely.
A lot of the times, right? It's not all bad, but it can definitely crush people and paralyze people. So that's why you want to get it behind you and like establish, because that's the good thing about anxiety. If you can at least name what you're being anxious about, you might have a remedy to get over it, and then you'll have that freedom after. But if you're just feeling anxious and you don't know the remedy, that's a really shitty spot to be in. So at least Florence is telling us she dances.
Yeah,
that's her way to get through her moments when she's going through the stuff, even though she knows she might fall right when she finishes the dance.
Absolutely. And I also love how with the lyric, because she's dancing, but she's also saying like, sometimes I feel like life would be easier with just a little bit sedated. And it's like, it might be easier just a little bit sedated, but are you going to dance as extreme?
Totally.
Are you going to have as
There's
much
give and take everywhere.
right? Because there's give and take everywhere. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, maybe life would be a little bit more easier if you were sedated, or hey, let's talk about this at the hospital. You're saying it's all in my head, so like, sure, whatever, but like, I'm just going to dance because I need to be the best me, and I need to get the best out of life and the best out of this. And sometimes I'm running, and sometimes I'm exhausted, and I'm just falling down because it was such a trek to get to this place, even though you might not think it's that big of a deal.
Right.
But now I just need to dance through this, because for me, I'm not too sensitive. I'm just here. I'm here in life, and I'm doing my best with it. And even with this, with Florence dancing, it really, watching her dance and how she was going to dance through the anxiety type idea, it really made me think of when I was a little girl and I was growing up in church. There was this one song that we would sing, and it was always my favorite because everyone had to get up out of the pews and dance to it.
Oh, nice.
And it was called Satan is Under My Feet. And so what you would do is everyone would be stomping and like jumping up and down and dancing. And it was about like getting, and it kind of reminded me very much of this, like getting over your anxiety, get rid of that negative, get rid of the badness of life, and just stomp on it and conquer it, because, you know,
slay the dragon.
Whether it's a religious, you know, song that's being sung in a church, or it's just, you're just talking about all these negative things and the things that you're facing, like that. For me, the anxiety of even going to Walmart or going out to town, or like to have to be around those giant crowds. Sometimes you just have to stomp on that. You have to dance to get past that moment so that you can drive that car again and take control, but then be able to lean on that to know, like, hey, there are some reasons to be a little apprehensive in these moments.
Yeah.
So I think it was just a beautiful way to express this in the video.
It was, and everyone has their different way to feel free. So let us know in the comments below what makes you feel free. For me, it's competition. I'm a very competitive person. So when my grandma was like, you know, in the hospital going through rough stuff, I always just wanted to go to my sports, and that was my way to like compete and feel like I was achieving something. And so like dancing is the same way. It's just the way to get your body moving and to feel real again and to feel part of nature. And this is amazing. So what makes you feel free?
I like music and dancing myself, very much like Florence.
Then there you go. So hopefully you guys had a good time as well. Definitely go to Florence and the Machines page and go subscribe to there to give them some support as well, because I'm sure they have made you all feel free as well. And Louisiana, thank you so much again. Happy New Year again. Chronicans, thank you so much for all the support. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Louisiana. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you so much for making it all the way to the very end of the video. And if you have not yet done this, here's an easy way to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, here's an easy way to do that as well.
And if you are also interested in finding a video that you might like, just click here. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care. Bye for now.